The college football playoff picture is beginning to take shape, and it's looking more like a Big Ten SEC showdown than an actual national tournament. Key losses from Big 12 and ACC teams like Iowa State, Kansas State, and Clemson have opened the door for the SEC and Big Ten to claim 8 spots in the expanded playoff. With the first CFP rankings coming soon, here's a look at the current projected bracket. Oregon, Big Ten. The Ducks are getting stronger every week. An undefeated Big Ten title could set up a potential clash with Ohio State in the semifinals, a challenging but rewarding path for Oregon if they stay dominant. Georgia SEC. The Bulldogs may be inconsistent, especially at quarterback, but they remain the best SEC contender. Their final test in the regular season comes this Saturday against Ole Miss, which could solidify their playoff case. Miami, ACC. Led by Cam Ward, Miami's offense has the firepower for a title run. The Hurricanes' defense is a potential weakness, but if Ward keeps them on track, they could make the CFP and give the ACC a strong chance. Brigham Young, Big 12. BYU has been steady in the chaotic Big 12. Finishing as runner-up could even help the Big 12 secure a second bid. But the Cougars may not need any backup plans if they continue winning. Ohio State at large. The Buckeyes, in the 5th seed, set up an intriguing 3-match with Oregon, assuming a loss in the Big Ten championship. Ohio State's consistent performances make them a dangerous at-large. Texas, at large. The Longhorns must stay undefeated the rest of the way to be secure, as a second loss could jeopardize their spot. If they succeed, a first-round host position is likely. Penn State at large. Penn State epitomizes the expanded playoff format. While not an obvious title contender, the Nittany Lions' overall resume should be enough for a bid. Notre Dame at large. Despite a Week 2 loss to Northern Illinois, the Irish's wins over Texas A&M and Louisville keep them in the mix. Their playoff spot is safe as long as they don't drop another game. Indiana at large. The Hoosiers benefit from the recent playoff bubble shakeup. Their schedule may lack toughness, but they have impressed on the eye test. If they maintain form, Indiana has a clear path to the playoffs. Tennessee. The Volunteers' chances hinge on avoiding a loss to Georgia. They'll need help from the Bulldogs to beat Ole Miss and keep Texas A&M out of the mix to solidify their position. LSU at large. The winner of LSU versus Alabama will gain a significant edge in playoff contention. LSU's intense schedule and a night game in Baton Rouge give them an advantage in this critical SEC matchup. Boise State, Group of 5. The Broncos stand as the Group of 5's top threat, particularly if they clinch the Mountain West without a second loss. Their inclusion could bring some real excitement. As the regular season winds down, each game becomes more crucial, and the race for the playoffs is heating up. Watch for this week's top matchups that could shake things up further.